one of the most freeing things that I experience in this year of my life, in this phase. Turning on the camera. Literally turning on the camera. I fucking love turning on the camera. I love turning on the camera. It's true. I love it. And I guess what happens after I turn on the camera matters, but for now it's like I turned on the camera. This is going on YouTube. You're gonna see this. You're seeing me. You're hearing my voice. My voice. Ah! My voice is being heard. Yeah. I want to be like a singer, not a professional singer, but like a silly singer, because I'm in analyzing and giving myself like a, oh no, my microphone's not plugged in all the way. It's fine. I'm not gonna restart the video because I'm enjoying the video so far. So like I just want to sing my songs, you know? Like there's this one song that I wrote that I want to sing. I'm not the best singer though. I don't have the best voice, and I'm probably not going to take like a class for singing anytime soon. I don't know. So yeah. Here's how it goes. I wanna fall in love with myself, Feel the light I am within. I wanna wake up to myself, See the light beneath my skin, yeah. What do we think? Do we like it? That's it. It's 4 bars. I wanna wake up to myself, Know the light I am within. I wanna wake up to myself, See the light beneath my skin. It's so funky and cool. Oh my gosh. And you know what I want to do? What I just did. What I just did is what I want to do. Like, have my random talks where I just turn on the camera and be like, oh, by the way, this is one of my songs. Like, this is something I hear inside my head, and it's original. Like, I'm hearing something in my head that didn't come from Lorde or Charlie XCX or Chapel Rowan or Katy Perry. Like, Ari Star. I am a songwriter. I'm a songwriter. Oh my gosh. Do you want to hear the first song I ever wrote? Do you want to hear it? I can't remember if it was elementary school or middle school. Like, I'm not certain. I feel like it had to be elementary school. It was probably elementary school. I was crushing really hard on this boy, and we're not gonna go into it, but saw you there, no time to spare. Yeah, I still remember it. Yeah. But it's so cool that I'm just doing what I want, because where else in the world other than right here? I mean, I guess I can do this anywhere. But there's something about my studio space that feels extra safe. Like, there's no way. There's no way I'm belting out the lyrics of my original song in the coffee shop. No. Unless there's some kind of open mic night. And honestly, it's embarrassing to say, oh, hi, welcome to the open mic night. Like, okay, up next is Ari. Not this. Like, that's not the embarrassing part. But if let's say I walk up on the stage, I go up on the stage, I'm going to stand up, go up on the stage, Maybe switch the camera angle. Oh, hi. Okay, maybe I'll sit down. Is that how the stage works today? Okay. Open mics are awkward. They are. I've done a lot of open mics in my life. You're not familiar with the space. You're not familiar with the people. You're not familiar with the setting. Like, I tried to go to, like, the same open mic over and over again, but I don't know. The more people get to know me, the more they don't like my art. That's a lie, but, I mean, that's what my mind is telling me. That's another thing that I enjoy about these videos. I learn what I've been telling myself. The more someone gets to know me, the more they don't like in my art. Child, who did that to you one time? I know exactly who doesn't like my art. It's a specific person. It's the person that brought me into this world. I mean, maybe some of my art that person enjoys, but yeah, last time I showed them, like, a painting I did, they were like, why did you paint this? I literally looked at them and was like, oh, so you don't like it. It was so sad. Do you know what it's like to be a child and, like, create things and then show them to your parent and they just laugh? It's like the most deafening sound. I'm manifesting that I am currently around people that know how to nurture my artistic soul. It'd be nice to have fans and nice to have people, like, appreciate what I'm doing, but I have a deep need beyond that for people that just say, like, hey, like, keep creating, or hey, do that. And I've been doing it for myself, and it's heavy. It's heavy. And back to the song thing, like, it was funny. Now that I'm the age of 28, I hear that song. I'm so grateful that my memory held on to that song too. I hear that song that I wrote, first song I ever wrote, and you know, I'm not good at letting stuff go. I'm really not. That person did that thing. They said this happened, and, like, ooh, the bitter, resentful old woman I could possibly be flashes in my mind, and I'm like, I gotta let this stuff go before I become her. Who do I want to become? Well, this is inspired by a psychic reading. I had a psychic reading where this card came out, and it was an older woman with this beautiful gray hair and this beautiful gown on this beautiful couch, and she was sitting back, and she was looking at herself in the mirror, and there were also, like, fragments of mirrors floating all around her, and the reader, is it bad luck to talk about this? What? No way. It can't be bad luck to talk about this. Anyways, it's gotta be bad luck to start talking about something and never finish what you were gonna say, though. That's gotta be, come on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I am a crazy person. I mean, all artists are kind of crazy, right? Like, you're in this world where it's very easy to get trapped in the narrative of, oh, like, everything already exists. Everything's already been created. Like, I feel like my hypothesis is, as we move forward in time, as we count the years and that number grows, it's going to be more likely that more people are going to make that decision, right? More people are going to make that decision that, oh, everything's done before. Nothing's new under the sun. Like, that's a whole thing. That's a whole narrative you can get trapped in. There's all types of narratives and all types of people out there just killing the artistic soul, killing the creator. And I'm here to do the opposite. I'm here to give life to the creative spirit. I'm here to give life to the creator. And maybe the first song I ever wrote caused people to laugh, and I was offended by the laughter for a great reason. To never, well, how do I want to say this? To know the pain that, like, that pain, it's here, it's personal. God, it makes no sense trying to make this make sense. I'm going to use the words that naturally come through. The pain, it's personal, I know it. So when you have it, that connects us. And by being someone that offers a service, like I offer actual sessions, in the past I offered like group programs, and I'm thinking of offering some in the future. I had this really cool idea come through about, this is doing something in the body, something positive. Anything that I didn't finish talking about that you're curious about, I was just having a negative reaction inside my body, so I just literally just cut it off. But no, this is like a positive reaction. I had something come through. It might be called something like teaching. I don't remember the exact name. Something with teach, a safe space for those that are interested in playing the teacher role, like on the internet. Like you have stuff that you want to teach, you want to share it on the internet, you want to share it with like people that you've never met before, and you want to reach a certain like target audience, and you want to possibly have money come to you while you're doing something that you truly love. And maybe what you're truly loving is teaching, and you have something specific that you want to teach, but you're just not sure how people are going to relate to that. You struggle with letting your voice be heard. You struggle with letting your physical form be seen, like stuff like that. Common struggles of people that have never really been on the internet, or just struggle with allowing themselves to be seen and heard. Pretty common thing that people go through. And like, I want to support people with like alchemizing that, moving out of it. Like let's do something. Let's change your environment to help you out. I feel like 4 weeks is fast, but like for some reason 4 weeks came to me, and it has to be a group. It has to be multiple people. Just comment the word teach if you're listening to this right now and you're like, I want to do that. I want to be part of that. And I would pay money for that, because I'm not going to just do this for free. I'm not doing charity work. I'm doing paid professional work. Yeah, I might talk a lot and, not present a professional attire, but I'm still a professional inside, It's not just about what I look like. I don't have to present a certain appearance for you to treat me a certain way. That's dumb. Yeah, I can just tell you how I want to be treated and say, I didn't really think very much about my outfit or what my face would be looking like. So I did put some effort into my hair though, but yeah. Anyways, I'm an artist. I paint. I write songs. Song lyrics come to me. A lot of people picture me being a rapper, which is really cool. Ari Star. Ari Star, going far. Oh, I also am a poet. I write poetry, which is really cool. Do you ever think that it's like unnatural and should end that we do something, we do it multiple times, we do it every day even, and then we like call ourselves that thing? It becomes part of our identity. Like, I've written over, 1,000 poems. And now I'm a poet. I don't walk around and say I'm a pooper. I mean, I am a pooper. People don't identify with going poop. I'm a dresser. I put on clothes. I wear clothes every day. It's so weird. It's so like, and you decide what the people around you get paid for. You're the consumer. I'm the consumer too. Like, but right now I'm actually the creator in this section of life happening. I guess I'm consuming my own stream of consciousness, but you're also consuming my stream of consciousness. So Is it delicious? Are you enjoying it? It's a little bit weird today, but that's just my opinion. You might get a different taste. That's the coolest thing about creating. It's literally like, it's very easy to just compare it to food. Like, this video could be compared to a batch of pancakes, and I'm just cooking up this batch of pancakes, and not everybody's gonna eat it. Different people would pay different amounts to have access to those pancakes. There are people in the world that literally would never eat pancakes. Just like there are people in the world that would literally never watch this video. And it's cool. But yeah, like I said earlier, there's very much this like mentor inside me. And I don't know if it's because I spent 6 months in an entrepreneurship mastermind group thing in the year 2019 and 2020, or if it's because I'm just obsessed with business. I'm obsessed with like turning something that literally does not exist. It exists mentally for a little bit, it can exist emotionally, and then it exists physically, and then it exists financially, and it's literally just like turning yourself into money. It's the coolest thing. If your business is really rooted in like who you are, and you know, you can actually slow down and like feel the ideas come through, like you're connected to your crown chakra, that space just above your head where the ideas come in, and it's just like universe just pouring magical sauce, pouring a magical dust, pouring a magical mist into your mind, and then you're just like, oh, I have an idea, and then you sit at your computer, you sit with whatever tools and resources you have available to you to make the idea possible, because I believe that whatever ideas you have, you always have the resources to bring it into physical existence. That's like the law. Like, ideas come to you when you have the time, you have the energy, you have the resources. Like, it's true. That's just how it is. That's just how it is for me. That's like the law of Ari's world. That's the law of Ari's creative space. Like, the ideas that come through have to be something that I can say it, I can do it, I can wear it, I can eat it. Like, it's an idea that works for me. I have access to those resources. Like, I just wouldn't get an idea that I don't have the resources for. That literally just, it's a law. It's a law for my world that I've established. And, patrolled the perimeters, patrolled the mind space, deciding only ideas that I have the resources to execute, those ideas can come in. Because what happens when I have a bunch of ideas in my mind that I don't have the resources to bring into physical existence? Depression. Yeah, so I gotta make sure I have those ideas. So yeah, I'm at the workspace, I'm making it happen, blah, blah, blah. The ideas come through, and then all of a sudden, like, people see value in that idea. People see that idea and say, oh, this idea is $40? Yeah, I'll give $40 to experience that idea from this creator. Holy shit! I just got paid to be myself. I get paid to be myself every single day. Oh yeah, and that was once an idea too. I'm literally just getting paid for my ideas, and it's honestly not God's doing unless you're someone that believes that God exists inside of all human beings. I mean, okay, I don't want to break anyone's brain. Like, maybe it is God that makes you successful, but like, I can't help but acknowledge. And I know exactly where I'm getting this mindset from. It came from someone who like was around someone else that was saying like, you know, like, thank God for this, thank God for that. And then like the person was like, well, like, I went to the store and got the food. It was this whole thing, but it really changed my mindset, where I was like, yeah, like, I mean, I could pray, journal, like, do some like mystical magic stuff, some religious, spiritual, whatever, to call in certain things happening. But a lot of those things that I want to happen involve other people. Like, if you want to manifest like the love of your life, like the most perfect marriage partnership, why wouldn't you like say a prayer to the spirit, to the energy of your future partner? Like, yes, pray to God, I guess, but like, what about the actual people? Like I've actually, I'm always figuring out my spirituality. It's like up for debate, of course. I'm not attached to any religious beliefs or spiritual beliefs. I'm like incredibly open-minded, and God made me that way, so like I'm meant to be this way. Sometimes, because I was raised Catholic, in the past, there would be some shame around this. Like, why am I exploring this? Or why am I kind of in this place of like, well, God could be this or God could be that. Or, I get kind of like explorative with beliefs, spiritual beliefs and religious beliefs. And it was someone in my life that I was talking about this with. And the person said, well, you were made that way though. Like, obviously you wouldn't be acting that way if it was like, if God is someone that has dominion over his people. Like, God wouldn't bring you into this world if you weren't meant to be like the open-minded person that is like having this experience of like wondering about spiritual beliefs and like wondering like, hey, like instead of praying to God about my future partner, couldn't I just like pray, like not in a way where you're like saying that this future partner is your God, but just the way you would connect with a plant and like send it love to grow and send it energy. Like, what if you just send that energy to like people? Like, so what I was going to bring up is that I have this journal entry. There was this day that I was really struggling with just YouTube in general, and sometimes it's like financial stuff, and I literally wrote in my journal like a letter to my entire YouTube audience. And I sat with you, like the people that watch my videos. And if we're going with the whole God thing, it's like I'm just sitting with the energy that God has created. I'm sitting with the energy that's around me, that's being given to me, that's coming to me. And like I know that this exists, and I can like call on these people to be with me. And I think this idea is adapted from another idea that I got from Elizabeth Gilbert. She wrote Eat, Pray, Love. She wrote another book called Big Magic. I haven't read that one, but I read Eat, Pray, Love so many times. I love that book so much. It's the book that got me back into reading after like many, many years of not reading. I was super into reading books when I was middle school age, like 13, 12, 14, and then just this huge gap where I was not reading for passion at all. High school work was kind of stressful. College work, incredibly stressful. But like getting out of all of that, being free, finding this book in someone's closet, and like, I want to borrow this. But anyways, Eat, Pray, Love, so good. But in that book, in the very beginning, she writes about what she wants, and then she imagines, I don't remember which people she decides, like she writes this petition, I think it was like to the universe, and then she like imagines that like that very famous people are signing it, like Gandhi and all these people like signing a petition for her to have this certain outcome come into being. And I think that is so smart. Like, I'm just gonna write down the outcome that I would like to come into being, like whatever it is that I want. Guys, if you know what you want, it should be so easy to get it, because you are you, the living magical being. Like, sometimes I have this like hate for the God idea, because it's just like I feel powerless in that sometimes, where I'm just asking this other energy that's like greater than me and less physical than me, like, come here and make this right. Like, what the I prefer at least like come into my body and let me be strong through this. But like, it's really I'm getting so practical. I'm getting so practical where I'm just like, I mean, maybe this comes from me spending 3 years wanting to be a YouTuber and thinking about being a YouTuber and just like deciding that it's gonna happen, but realizing like, wait, like I actually have to like get my physical body in front of a camera and like film stuff and like press upload. Like, Like, these hands gotta be active doing something. And, like, yeah. Could God be working through my hands? Yeah, for sure. Can I pray for that? Yeah. But can God upload my YouTube video without my body? Without my body? Can my YouTube video get uploaded without a physical person doing it? No. Like, I'm on this earth in this physical, like, there's physical things happening. This is what's inside my head today. Welcome to my mind. Yeah, I thought that this would be enjoyable to talk about. I don't know. I might really regret it and be embarrassed by it in the future. I hope I don't delete this video. That's been happening a little bit more often than usual. I just will, like, make some of my videos private or delete them, and I'm just like, why? Like, I think I'm gonna get in trouble. I got in trouble for talking about God in kindergarten. I think that's where some of my, like, anger and frustration with God comes from, because it's just like, God is good. God is this great thing, and I'm excited. I want to talk about it. I'm this little tiny person at this beautiful church every Sunday with my family. I'm like, I just want to talk about God and the angels, and I'm in trouble, and it sucked. It sucked so bad, and I didn't get that passion back until, like, now, and it's a passion that I'm paranoid about, because it's like, oh, what if I get in trouble for this? Like, that's that thought. And it's not an irrational paranoia. It's like a paranoia rooted in real life past experience. And I think that's the worst type of paranoia, because it's like, well, it happened once, it could happen again. I don't want to spell myself in that direction, though. Clear, cancel, delete. This is a vocal petition instead of written. Like, petition for Ari Star to, like, you know, stay free. And just be praised overall for all her creations. Whatever the opposite of having a meeting with the principal and with the teacher and the parents, whatever the opposite of that is. There were other things that I did at a young age that I should have gotten in trouble for that I never did. I feel like the things that were, like, good by so many people's standards, like, so many people would say, oh, it's so good to talk about God, spread the news of the Lord, share the light of Jesus Christ with your people. Yeah, I got in trouble for doing that. Once again, life is showing me, like, you just gotta be you. Yeah, you just gotta be you, because it's the environment. The environment changes, and it calls a whole different version of you out. Like, I go into a Mormon church right now. They're gonna have standards. They're gonna have ideas about how God should be talked about, and, like, what is acceptable to speak about in that environment. I go into the grocery store. That's a different environment. I never had anybody teach me this, sadly. I learned it on my own. There are certain ways of behaving that are appropriate for certain environments. And for some reason, in my mind, YouTube is like a free-for-all. Not just for some elusive reason, because of what I find while I'm scrolling, what I find while I'm watching the videos. It's like there's so much out there. Like, I found, oh my gosh, I don't even want to talk about some of the stuff I found, because it's just out there. And it's like, wow, I would never be doing that, but that person is. And it looks like they are posting videos continuously about a specific subject that I would never talk about, because I don't know very much about that, and I don't really want to know very much about that. But look at them, and they become my permission slip, because if they can show up and talk about that, I can talk about this. But I actually, like, one of the things I would naturally do is talk about all my past trauma and talk about how it's affected me. But I'm reading this book. This is the book I'm reading right now. I'm reading this book. I'm also in a book club about it. Comment Unified Collective if you want to join where my book club is. There's this group called Unified Collective that I'm a part of, and I'll like send you the links to check out. It's like someone else's community. I'll like send you her YouTube. But anyways, I'm in this group. There's a book club within the group. We're all reading this together, which, like, to read a book together, I can read something random from here. Ooh. All potential experience exists as electromagnetic signatures in the quantum field. So when I read that, I'm like, well, if all the potentials exist, why would I spend this ripe moment of beautiful youth talking about something that, like, I don't enjoy experiencing a second time? Or a third time, or a fourth time, or a fifth time, for that matter. What if I leave it behind? What if I remember things differently? Like, something pretty tragic happened to me when I was in the high school age. And I've decided that when I was in high school, this is totally not true, but this is okay. So my friend told me that, okay. So I had this idea to remember the experience differently. My reasoning for remembering the experience differently was, first of all potential experience exists as electromagnetic signatures in the quantum field. So if all the experiences exist, then, like, I'm just going to choose a different experience to think about, because, you know, this experience was coming up for me a lot, and I probably have, like, PTSD, honestly, but, like, I haven't ever been, like, diagnosed having that. I've worked with, like, therapists, like licensed therapists, but I don't know, do you, like, ask them, can you diagnose me now? But anyways, I'm good without the diagnosis. It's fine. But definitely probably could, like, self-diagnose with PTSD symptoms. But it's like, maybe life is giving me a gift, and life is giving me the opportunity to just quantum shift out of being that version of myself, and I can be the fully healed version of myself in this lifetime. So anyways, I had this idea a long time ago, and I've been into stuff like this for, like, a while. I think I would say it's been 7 years or 6 years at this point, around there, of me being into stuff like this. So, and since I started going to the gym and working out on my own, that's when, like, my brain opened up. Like, I was never deeply aware of my thoughts. My brain was something I used to daydream about boys and do homework and, like, get A's on tests. Like, that's what my brain was for. And remember song lyrics. Never write my own. No. Remember? I was traumatized by the people laughing at me. But we're trying to move on from that, so I probably shouldn't talk about that anymore. Probably should change the memory, right? Like, but anyways, this is important. What my friend said. She said, the memory is different than the actual experience. Like, even the memory that's, like, true, where, like, let's just say it's tomorrow, and I'm like, yesterday I wore a white sweatshirt. Yeah, that's true. But, like, what if yesterday I wore a pink dress? Did I actually wear the pink dress? No. But that's the past that I want to remember, because maybe I have an intention of becoming a new version of myself, and maybe this new version of myself wears dresses more often, so I'm just gonna act as if and train my mind to be this whole different person so that I'm prepared for the future of being that person. Does that make sense? So yeah, in high school, I got picked up by a limo driver every single day. I totally actually did not, but I did. Let me tell you why I'm doing this, because I'm so done with, like, stuff I don't want to think about. I'm just done with it. Yeah. And I am allowed to do that. I'm allowed to be done with thinking about certain things. I don't have to be completely factual about what went on in my life. I don't have to tell myself the truth. I don't have to if I don't want to. If I want to lie to myself about what I experienced and do it with the intention of like, if I continue like filling my mind with these images of life that bring me this joy and this happiness versus having my mind be filled with memories of life that fill me with this misery and tragedy and shame and this needy energy of like, I need to talk to someone about this. It's like, I've already talked to so many people about it, and it just makes it worse because my body relives all those painful chemicals, and I can't do it anymore. I don't want to be diseased. I want to be at ease. So I'm gonna remember stuff like driving home in a limo with myself and a bunch of other kids, and we're just driving home. Maybe we stop for ice cream some days or some other kinds of food that we love. Definitely not Burger King, because that's what's actually in my physical memory, but I'm gonna remember other stuff instead because it makes me feel better. Is this crazy? From my point of view, yes. From your point of view, it might not be. From your point of view, this might have just been an incredibly helpful video for you to watch on your Saturday afternoon or whatever day it is. And if you're not proud of yourself for watching a video, and like if 10 minutes later you start thinking about yourself watching this video and you just use that memory to feel the feeling of shame, like it's non-physical. You're using non-physical reality to make you feel the way you feel, the way you're used to feeling all the time. Don't you want to try something new? Like, what if you just felt like groovy? I can't remember anything right now. Oh, there's the limo. I just saw it. I'm connected to this field of energy. This field of energy is my life. This field of energy is everything I see, everything I hear, everything I taste, everything I touch. And I'm speaking to the field of energy saying, I'm done being traumatized now. Trauma is anything that's too much, too fast, like happening without your permission or consent. Like that's what that is, and I'm done with that. And the universe responds to what you're saying, and it does not understand the word like not. So if you say, well, I don't want to think about carousels, there's a carousel in your mind, so I'm aware of that. So I'm making it clear like what I don't want. And now that I know what I do want, I'm going to turn that into now that I know what I don't want, I'm going to turn that into what I do want. And I'm going to repeat it like 5 or 10 times to offset the one time where I just brought up what I don't want, right? So again, connecting to that field of energy, acknowledging, remembering, realizing the connection I have to everything in all of existence. I am a manifestation of the quantum field. I am a manifestation of God, if you will. But why do I keep trying to make myself fit? Like, maybe that's just not how I talk. Who knows? I don't really know how I talk yet. I'm still trying a bunch of stuff out and figuring it out. I mean, maybe I'll always vary in the way I talk. But anyways, acknowledging my connection to the field of energy all around me, so I know what I don't want. Okay, so the opposite is like, I'm ready for memories that are like the memories I have of being on roller coasters. My hands are up, My body is free. I'm flying through the air. I'm ready to go paragliding again. I've only been paragliding one time in my life, and paragliding gave me that feeling. You know what? I need to just buy a ticket to go on some roller coasters. I'm ready to, what else, like, how else can I describe this? Universe, energy, it's time for that feeling of thrill. It's a safe thrill, like I'm safe. I'm thrilled about what I'm doing, like I'm excited about what I'm doing, and I'm excited about what appears to be done to me. People are treating me, oh my gosh, should I say like a queen? People are treating me like a queen. People are treating me like someone that helped them a lot. And I didn't even try to help them. Like, I just existed. And they were like, wow, you're so helpful. I'm programming my reality right now. Intentionally, consciously. This is manifestation. One time I decided I wanted to be treated like a queen. And I was about to go to the gym. And I was in front of my mirror. Mirrors are magical. And I looked at myself and I said, I am treated like a queen. And I was in the privacy of my own home at the mirror. I'm treated like a queen. And do you know what happened? A couple moments after I walked into the gym, this stuff really works. Something very magical happened. I'm not going to tell you because I bit my tongue right before I was about to tell you. So I was like, something inside of me telling me I'm going to be biting my tongue if I tell you what happened. I don't know. I'm not going to jinx anything. It's so cool though. Just realizing I've been saying stuff, and the stuff I've been saying has manifested itself into experiences without me even trying. Like, the only thing I've done is spoken. The only thing I'm doing is talking. And it's like the talking actually has a tangible effect. I think that when we connect, or I think that when we are aware of our natural connection to the field of energy around us and the multiple possibilities, we can start to be deeply aware of our frequency as well as the frequency of everything around us. And we can start to take complete responsibility for what we're experiencing and saying, like, you know what? Yeah, I am a millionaire. I'm a multimillionaire. And I make this money through talking and speaking and writing and singing my songs. And people all around the room are just like, people all around the world are really excited that I exist and really excited to watch my videos. People all around the world are really excited to see me. And I'm going to use my energy talking about this because this feels good. And universe, energy, source, God, I'm ready for the cool stuff to happen. I'm ready for the finances to flow into my bank account in a way that is just so abundant and so happy. I'm ready to be in that state of detachment with my physical world where it's like, I know I can give to others, and I know I can just not worry so much about how much stuff I have or like what that even means. Like, I've had these amazing experiences of backpacking and camping and just knowing like everything I need really is within me, and I am on the journey of mastering the art of choice. It's never been about creation because every possibility already exists. Everything's already mapped out. It's all already done. What hasn't been done is that decision, my unique consciousness merging with the consciousness that is. Because the consciousness that is my choice. It's my choice what to bring into form. It's my choice what to put on my body. It's my choice what to say. It's my choice what to hold space for in my mind. It's my choice what to hold space for in my body. It's my choice what I choose to feel, what I choose to focus on. I get to choose this all day long, and that's life. That's all of us are doing. It's very similar to a video game. Like, this is our headset, and we're in here with the controller choosing, deciding. That's really all we're doing. If you need support with choosing and deciding, my website is full of that. I have an online course. I have sessions with me. I don't know how long I'm going to do that type of business because it feels a little bit different than the artist. It's like the artist choosing to support other artists. And how long am I going to support other artists? What if I just go all in on my artistry? Like, I wonder stuff like that. It's like, maybe I need a coaching session with someone else. Maybe I need to find the artist that's supporting other artists. Or another therapist. I could go on another therapy journey. Just to decide, like, do I want to just sell art? Or do I want to also sell art and art that supports other artists? I do have a passion for supporting other artists, if you can't tell by now. I hope this felt supportive to you. I'm not going to be able to guess or know how this feels to you, but I feel incredibly peaceful. I have that calm satisfaction that's been one of the things. So in this book, the writer writes a lot about the way that the body gets addicted to certain emotions and how to unlearn that addiction and move into feeling the way you actually want to feel. And that's something that I am deeply intertwined with, where I'm just like, yes, like, I will celebrate the way that you are feeling. I will celebrate the feelings that your awareness has awareness of, if that's what you want. But if you're experiencing something internally and there's a part of you that's like, well, I don't want this. Like, I don't want to exist with this feeling. I don't want to be here with this. Like, that's I'm going to come pull you out of that energy. Because it's like, I can't sit there and watch you have an experience that you don't want to have. I want to sit there and watch you have every single experience that you do want and be like thrilled and be enjoying everything. Because that's like really the age we're going into with all the resources we have. Like, being able to do the things we want and be awake and alive to the experience we're having and saying, hey, I love this. Hey, I really like this. Like, I'm just freely talking to a camera and like, I get paid to do this. This is like my job. Like, what? This is so cool. I'm very happy with my choice to incarnate. I feel very glad that I incarnated here. And, this is something that's pretty obvious that might not be so obvious for some levels of consciousness, but like, having a life that you really enjoy is about this moment. This moment is your life. You only ever experience life in a moment-to-moment way, unless you're remembering experiences from your past or remembering experiences from your future, but your body's not present. That's your mind remembering or your heart remembering, right? So that's like a non-physical experience of life. But in the physical experience of life, like, this is all I have. This is it. And do I love this? Yeah. 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 And I also know it's going to get even better. My studio is going to get even bigger. It's going to be filled with like even more decorations. And I don't know, I might keep like the blank wall behind me more often. Like, I haven't decided like exactly what I see in like the studio of my dreams. But like, this is cool. Like, the fact that I've been able to manifest the time and the space for this video to exist, that's a huge win. That's a massive win. And it excites me and it brings me into realization that like, I am the self I've been wanting to be. Like, right now, like, I'm doing it. Like, I'm actively breaking the habit of being the self that I no longer find enjoyment of being. I no longer choose to be miserable and upset and scared of memories in my mind that I know that I don't have to revisit. I know that I can revisit anything. It can be fantasy. It can be thinking about a movie I watched. It can be thinking about food that I ate. It could be thinking about the last time I went to the bathroom. I really don't have to think about certain things. There's nothing that tells me you have to relive this, or you have to work through this trauma by speaking about it. Like, that's not true. That's not true at all, because I've participated in traditional talk therapy multiple times throughout my life, and the best success I'm finding is honestly in like reading this book and other, like, hearing from neuroscientists. Like, neuroscientists have had a more positive level of change and impact in my physical experience of human life than therapists ever have. I think I've honestly just had some experiences, like, again, and now my brain's doing it again, like bringing up an experience I didn't like I didn't enjoy that experience. Like, I guess my purpose of talking about it would be so that you understand me, but like, what does that really mean? You could be a person like living in Greece watching this video. Like, I don't need to be understood. Like, when I get rid of the need to be understood, it's like, beep, boop, blah, blah, beep. I'm in the video still, and I can talk about anything. I don't have to repeat what I've been through in the past. And I don't have to like testify my mental health to anybody. It doesn't make any sense. I'm freeing the artist within me. What a journey. It's been dense, but oh my gosh, it's all past tense. Erased memory. Alchemy. I'm doing it within myself. So yeah. When I was in high school, I got to go on limo rides all the time. Like, a limo came and picked me up from school. Totally not true, by the way. But that's my memory. That's what I remember. I'm not gonna be like mixing up my brain by doing this. What I'm doing is like, I'm mixing up my heart, because my heart needs it. My heart is very exhausted, feeling very deep, intense levels of sadness, frustration, anger, like deep emotions that like feeling unsafe, all of that like really does like exhaust the physical body and the nervous system. Like, constantly being in fight or flight is not realistic. And many of the memories that naturally come to me without conscious control, like, you know how you can consciously decide, oh, I'm not going to think about that, I'm going to think about something else. If I just like let go of that conscious control and like remember stuff, it's going to be stuff that puts me into fight or flight, or puts me into a panic, or puts me into thinking I'm unsafe and unfit for the world, and oh, I should just like figure out a way to escape and get out of here. It's like very much like living in that like depressive state. And like, I don't want to say depressive state because it's like I'm not clinically diagnosed with that, so I don't want to just like throw that around. But what I'm describing probably sounds like that to most people. And the way that I'm healing this and fixing this and changing this is something that I really don't have to talk to you about. I could come on here and tell you about stuff and like, gosh. What did I ask for earlier? Like, that thrill. The feeling I had the last time I went paragliding. Flying through the air. Nothing on my mind. Paragliding is one of my saviors in this lifetime. I have really good memories about that. Consciously choosing to bring to mind experiences, whether they were from my actual like lived past experiences, or it's just a fantasy or a dream, choosing to fill my mind, fill my headspace with those experiences. Like, yeah, I totally ate some really good sushi today and it was awesome. And like all the money that came to me from my first check from YouTube, like bought that. Like, again, totally not telling the truth once again, but I'm telling the future. I'm telling myself to get ready to feel really, really good all the time, because I'm finally consistently, I mean, this is true, I'm finally consistently showing up on social media and like getting paid to do social media, getting paid to put my art out into the world, getting paid for just my natural human expression, sharing my story, sharing my journey. Like, that's accomplished, fulfilled. I'm choosing to like live in the state of being like it has already happened. Like, it happened days ago, it happened weeks ago, it happened months ago. And I'm like enjoying the fact that like I proved to myself that it was possible. I proved to myself that it is possible, right? Like, I get paid to exist. I get paid to create. I get paid to choose my most enjoyable life experiences. And I enjoy those life experiences live on camera. And I show people what it feels like to decide, hey, I found a feeling that I really like. I found a feeling that I really like. And this feeling actually doesn't make me sick. Because I do like sadness, and I do have a little soft spot for anger and frustration also. But, you know, parts of me don't like those feelings because they can make the body sick. According to this book I'm reading and other sources, like, there are certain emotions that can lead my physical body into disease or the opposite of wellness. So I'm focused on my wellness. I'm focused on my health. I'm focused on being a person that truly, fully loves being alive much more consistently. Because I've been in those states before. I'm in the state right now, though. Like, forget about telling the story, you know? Like, I'm in it right now. I'm filming a YouTube video. I got to sing that love song. I wanna make love to myself. You remember that one? Feel the light I am within. There it is. I wanna make love to myself. I don't know why I'm whispering it, but yeah. Yeah, I'm in my studio. I can do whatever I want. I don't have to say every single thought I have out loud. Yeah. Water. Delicious. So good. So yeah, I got to sing. I got to talk about whatever I wanted to talk about. I did worry about being judged, and I did worry, like, I guess I was probably just judging myself and thinking like, but that was probably like, I don't know, a small 15% of the content that was shared today. Most of it was you watching me like go into that self that I'm currently breaking the habit of, and then watching myself and recognizing like, wait, like, while I'm talking about this, I feel kind of down. Like, while I'm talking about this, my vibe is lower. So like, what can I talk about that brings me up? Like, the trees are glowing right now outside my window. There's a window in my studio. There's a nice big window in my studio, and oh my gosh, I'm like free to create whatever art I want to create. I'm free to create whatever art I want to create. And like, if anyone ever says anything about my art or about myself that like annoys me, I literally just block and ban that person from my life. From my internet life, I guess. I literally don't have to tolerate it. Oh my gosh. Family. Family. I have YouTube family members that actually really like fuck with me. Like, you fuck with me. You just spent a whole hour listening. Oh my gosh. And I don't know if I would do the same with you. Like, I don't know if I'm that interested in what you would talk about. I have no idea, but you're not interested in what I'm talking about. Maybe I'd be interested in what you would be talking about. Make some videos, comment below, and let me know if you want me to see them. But like, damn. Wow. You're here. Oh my gosh, you're here. Yeah. Processing that someone would actually listen to me and hear me and like enjoy me. Yeah. I'm in heaven. And I don't think it could get much better. You and me here right now. This is heaven. Na 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 na. You and me here right now. This is heaven. I'm free to put my lip gloss on my lips. Here right now. This is it. This is heaven. If you think that I should continue turning on my camera and just speaking the truth of what's like on my mind and on my heart in this moment, please tell me. Because sometimes I think you might be bored with this. You know, there's no editing. There's no like clips of anything. Like, I'm not like taking you around the city, or like I'm not taking you anywhere. Like, should I take you guys somewhere sometime? Like, go out in public with my camera and like go for a walk maybe. Maybe that'd be a little bit more interesting, probably. Like walking around with my camera and like talking to people and just being like, hey, I'm filming a YouTube video. Do you want to be in it? Just like doing random stuff. I totally see myself doing that right now. Yeah. That's coming, but like if you genuinely like this style of video and it like actually is entertaining, like please tell me, because I need to know that. Because sometimes I feel like it's not. But yeah. I'm gonna go. I have to pee really bad, and I've been talking for over an hour. Like, I'm satisfied. Like, thank you for just being here. I also want to say thank you to myself. It's a very specific thank you, but I'm literally just telling my mind and, you know, whatever allows me to speak. Like, thank you for, like, allowing me to speak in a way that ultimately feels good for my body. And, like, thank you for showing me that I can be in a state of, like, total wellness, and I can live my life, like, in alignment with my own personal spiritual beliefs, and I don't have to follow any one religion. Like, I don't have to worship a specific God. Like, I literally get to decide, like, what I want to do with my life in every single aspect, in every single way. Like, I truly am a free, sovereign being, and I'm, like, very much exercising that freedom, letting it be and letting it feel safe in my body to be a woman that is, like, on this earth, speaking her mind as naturally as she possibly can, and like doing it with grace and kindness, and like letting herself be like unfiltered, letting yourself be unfiltered. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but like I get better and better at it every time. And like it's nice sometimes to see for a fact that other people judge me differently than the way I'm judging myself. So even if I do something and I'm judging myself for it, like other people might not be judging me at all. And something that I'm not judging myself at all for, like other people might be judging myself for that. So like the way that I treat myself is not the way that you all treat me. So that's like very refreshing, because I literally have no idea how you're going to respond to this video, like what it's going to do for you, like what you're going to think about, and like that's okay. And like I just get to find out later after it's uploaded. So yeah. And fuck everyone that said I couldn't do this. May they be at peace, knowing that they almost ruined my life, but they failed. Thank God they failed.